We all know about the tragic story of Princess Latifa. She tried to escape from her father's rules, Sheikh Mohammed, and it didn't really end well for her. There were rumors that she went off the grid so that her father couldn't get close to her. So my question is, will Sheikha Mahra have the same outcome? Will she try to escape from her father's prison too? In my opinion, Sheikha Mahra has too much power on her hands to have the same thing happen to her as her half-sister Latifa. But let's take it back and the reason she might have a rough time ahead of her. What did Sheikha Mahra do? So let's start with the basics. What did she even do? If you haven't been living under a rock, you probably have heard about Sheikha Mahra's post on Instagram divorcing her husband Sheikh Mahra, and the reason he was unfaithful. The post went like this: "Dear husband, as you are occupied with other companions, I hereby declare our divorce. I divorce you, I divorce you, and I divorce you." If you didn't get it the first 3 times she divorced him, take care, your ex-wife. After hearing all that, I know that you are like, it's just another celebrity breakup and they will just go on with their lives, living in their mansions and drive their super expensive cars. But it's not quite that simple. She divorced him through Instagram. Yes, that's right, they didn't have a regular divorce, so technically they are still married. And just like her 2 half-sisters, Princesses Latifa and Shamsa, who in the past famously risked their lives for freedom and went against their father, Sheikh Mohammed, amid torture allegations, beatings, and imprisonment, it is now Sheikha Mahra's turn to go up against her people. Also, it is notable that one of her father's wives went against him, Princess Haya of Jordan, who also fled to Britain in fear of her life. As she said, "I mean, if it was me, I know I wouldn't go up against the ruler of Dubai." The Sheikh has promoted the UAE as a progressive and welcoming place for women, but human rights observers warn the reality for female members of his family and women and girls more widely is vastly different, with disobedience often punished. What will happen to Sheikha Mahra? While it is unclear if Sheikha Mahra will face repercussions for her actions and unconventional public actions against her husband, I can for sure tell you that in past instances, Emirati princesses who have stood up against their male guardians have faced brutal consequences. In my opinion, Sheikha Mahra will not have the same outcome as the other princesses, despite the fact that she has not posted since that post announcing her wish to divorce her husband. Also, her post goes against custom in the conservative state, where Islamic law governs marriage and divorce proceeding for couples. Another fact about her post is that she used the phrase, "I divorce you," 3 times, which means that the princess appears to be using the controversial practice of triple talaq, which, you guessed it, is banned in the UAE and elsewhere. I know you are confused, so let me explain what a triple talaq is. In Islamic law, the triple talaq allows a Muslim man to divorce his wife by saying talaq, which literally means undoing the knot 3 times. Also, the man doesn't need a reason for the divorce, but on the other side, women, despite of not being able to use the triple talaq in Islamic law, their only way to get a divorce is by submitting a formal request and having a valid reason too. So now that we got all the political stuff out of the way, let's get back to our couple. In addition, Mahra posted a picture of her and her daughter with the picture's caption saying, "Just the 2 of us." Of course, they have unfollowed each other on Instagram, but it seems like Sheikh Mahra has the upper hand in the situation as he appears to still be in favor with the royal family, sharing a post by his brother-in-law, Prince Hamdan, a day after his wife's announcement. The House of Maktoum, the royal family that rules Dubai and which Mahra comes from, has remained silent on the issue. An Emirati political commentator said that Mahra's post violates lots of royal family code of conduct, let alone social norms. Even though Mahra is said to be among the favored side of the princesses, she has obviously gone against royal protocol with her public move. A source with knowledge of the family said that if you want to be in favor, you buy into what the king does. If you're not, you're pushed aside and nobody really cares about you. So the only thing that we can do is hope that Sheikha Mahra will have a different outcome from her sisters. I would like to hear your thoughts on the issue and what do you think Mahra's outcome will be.